Once again, lawmakers and Vice President Sara Duterte did not get along, this time during the hearing on the budget utilization of the OVP. House solons did not particularly like the attitude of the second highest official of the land, while for her part, the VP explained why she conducted herself in such a manner. Mela Lesmoras tells us more.
Several lawmakers expressed disappointment over the statements and behavior shown by Vice President Sara Duterte when she appeared in today's hearing of the House Committee on Good Government and Public Accountability. The panel discussed the budget utilization of the Office of the Vice President in recent years, including the 125 million pesos in confidential funds allocated to the OVP in 2022, as well as the Department of Education's use of funds during the time when VP Sara was still its secretary. Right at the start of the discussion, the Vice President refused to take an oath, which is usually done by individuals attending such proceedings. In her speech, VP Sara also took a jab against the lower house while also defending her office.
We have not done anything wrong. There is no misuse of funds. If there are audit findings, we shall gladly respond to them before the Commission on Audit. And if there are legitimate cases to be filed, then we shall gladly respond to them before the appropriate courts. So you may try to destroy me, you can skin me alive and throw my ashes to the wind, but let it be known, you will find me unbowed. I will continue to serve the Filipino people no matter the personal cost or political intrigue.
Following this, Vice President Duterte requested to be excused from the hearing, which the committee allowed, so the lawmakers were not able to ask her questions. According to Batangas 2nd District Representative Jervil Luistro, it is the obligation of all public officials to address any issues raised against them. So she felt this was a missed opportunity.
I wish to remind the committee, our esteemed colleagues, and the Filipino people of the constitutional mandate that public office is a public trust. When there is a question, we're bound to answer. We're bound to explain. As a matter of fact, no less than the Philippine Constitution provides, we are accountable to the Filipino people at all times. I hope that the OVP will be enlightened to address the issues instead of attacking this institution, of politicizing and matters concerning politics.
Kabataan Party List Representative Raul Manuel and House Assistant Majority Leader Jefferson Conghun shared the same view. Conghun also clarified that they were not attacking the Vice President.
The purpose of this inquiry is not to attack anyone, but to shed light on matters that affect our nation's governance. Refusing to testify under oath sends a signal that there is something to avoid.
Disappointed po tayo. Actually, kasabay ng hearing na ito sa Committee on Good Government ay ang plenary debate sa budget for 2025. We have afforded several opportunities for the OVP actually, hindi lang sa ating formal budget hearings, pero maging sa Committee on Good Government, Mr. Chair. So, I think again, we can let the Filipino people judge no, kung ano ba talaga ang performance ng mga niluklok nating mga opisyal sa pamahalaan.
Although Vice President Duterte left the hearing immediately, the hearing continued where representatives and resource persons from the Commission on Audit and the Department of Budget and Management responded to questions from congressmen, particularly regarding the OVP's budget utilization. At one point in the hearing, the rising temperature from the lawmakers' rhetoric led to a heated exchange when Sagip Party List Representative Dante Marcoleta spoke to defend the Vice President.
Are you rebuking this committee?
Why am I supposed to rebuke the committee? I am
You
not.
have been saying things for a while.
What?
You have been rebuking this committee.
You are saying that.
We're not blaming the Vice President on this.
I asked
Honorable
the question.
Marcoleta, we
I asked
are
the
not
question.
blaming
the right to
One minute suspension is declared by the chair.
Move to suspend.
After that, Sagip Party List Representative Rodante Marcoleta and Abang Lingkod Party List Representative Stephen Paduano nearly came to blows. Meanwhile, in an interview, Vice President Duterte explained the reason behind her behavior during the hearing.
Kasi nagpadala sila ng rules at pinag-aralan ko yung rules nila. Nakalagay doon sa rules nila na witnesses lang yung mag-o-oath. Paulit-ulit na sinabi kanina na resource person ako. So sabi ko, bakit naman ako mag-o-oath na resource person ang sinabi sa akin? Malaki po ang pinagkaiba ng witness saka resource person.
For their part, House Solons reiterated they're just doing their job and definitely not politicking. Melales Moras from the National TV Network for a new and better Philippines.